live.
Welcome once again to another episode of Nook's Tavern, the in-game, in-studio live episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Off to a good start.
Off to a great start. It's going to be one of those weeks. Once again, I am one of your hosts, Kurt Booten, and if you want to support the show, please go to patreon.com/Nooks Tavern. Go to twitch.tv/Nooks Tavern. And joining me, as always, is the banana to my custard, Mr. Philip Keating.
Hi, Kurt.
Hey, Phil, how are you?
I'm actually really good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. The weather here has been phenomenal the last couple of days.
God, just 80, no humidity with a light breeze.
Yeah, today it was 59 degrees Fahrenheit when I went out into the car this morning.
Wow.
And mid-afternoon, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 75 degrees.
We are the oldest men talking about the weather on an Animal Crossing podcast.
And that was beautiful.
So let me tell you about my week, dude. I have had a week. So Red showed up with, I think, 3 real artworks.
3
reels, and not only that, he had a real Mona Lisa in there today.
Wow.
Or I'm sorry, yesterday. So I was like, oh man, I've seen this fake so many times. I haven't seen a real one yet. So I decided to pick that one up instead of all the other options.
Yep. So how much did that set you back? Same price.
Well,
right?
With the cousin discount, it was roughly around $4,593.
Ooh, that's cheaper than what he sells it to me for.
Well, you're not a cousin,
and he never comes to my island.
Oh
so.
yeah, well there you go.
Yeah, so that's got to be part of it.
Not only that, I had CJ finally show up, and when he showed up, I caught 3 sunfish right in the row. So I made a quick $100,000 off CJ.
Wow.
I had Gulliver show up today. We'll see what he delivers tomorrow. I had some of my villagers starting to wear the Bagman Brigade shirt.
That is awesome.
Which I guess somehow got into my store. I think either Captain put it up on my wall or something, but a lot of them started wearing them.
That's very, very cool. I can't wait to see even more screenshots of people where that's happening. You did show me the one. Are you showing the screenshot now?
Nope, I'm not.
No. All right. Yeah, it's some very cool stuff. This week, really, the highlight for me was, I caught the saw shark, which I needed. Actually, I caught a couple of fish that I needed, but I spent more time in the fireworks. And got some of the fireworks, the fountain fireworks that they spit the sparklers from the ground, and I got I was able to blow blow bubbles.
Yep, blow those. Well, you have to blow the balloons up to actually use them.
And so I have balloons as well, but I'm afraid to just hold on to them and run around my island. Because you trip.
No, it won't happen.
Yeah, it won't happen.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So I think I got most everything. But
have you been getting your boopers?
My boopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talk your boot like what you're wearing.
Yeah.
I think I got a couple.
So I found out this week that you can go to your friends' islands and get their boopers from Isabel as well.
Really?
So, yep, I went to a couple friends' islands, got some fancy boops. I like these because they match my shirt. So these teal flowers.
Yep.
I see that you got yourself a pinwheel.
I got the pinwheel. Yep.
That's awesome.
And, it's pretty cool. I'm still on the hunt for just fireworks in general, firework designs that look awesome, and we'll talk about a few of those a little bit later. But I'm looking more for the abstract ones rather than ones that look like people's faces and whatnot.
Aren't all fireworks just abstract?
Well,
Kurt?
yeah, I guess, but I'm talking about, I'm not looking for, well, even though I put it up there, a picture of the bagman in fireworks. I'm looking for these colored designs that look better when they get exploded.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, a lot of them don't really work so well.
right.
I put up the Radiohead Bear logo, and I could barely tell what it was. Or a couple of these album arts that I have,
Yep.
I put them up there. It didn't look great.
I think and again with some of the ones that we'll see a little bit later, the ones that I think have been working really well are the ones that have a design in the middle of a transparency.
Okay.
So like you'll see there'll be a head that's shown, but the rest of it is all blank. So when it explodes like just that shape.
Okay, I get what you mean.
So yeah, so it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's I think the whole fireworks thing is just kind of fun and more fun than I would have expected.
Yeah, you know what? I missed one Sunday night, and I was legitimately bummed that I missed those fireworks.
There's something about logging in to your island and then just seeing the glow from the fireworks happening, and you look up and the sky's just filled, and I don't know, it's pretty cool.
And all your villagers are just literally staring at the skies the entire night until midnight.
Well, and reacting.
Yeah.
And it's not all just in the plaza either. They're all over the island.
Yeah.
Looking at it. I think it's really cool.
Ooh. I forgot a couple things.
Yeah.
First off, thank you to you
welcome.
guys in the community.
Oh.
I believe it was Baloney and B-Mel. They both sent me different rockets. So now I've got 4 rockets out there. I've got the blue, red, black, and green. I really appreciate that. Wasn't expecting it, so thank you. Also, my last starting villager is moving out today.
And who is that?
Alfonso.
Oh, good. I haven't talked to him yet, which means I won't get him.
The alligator. So I'm excited. He was here for the whole time, but it's time for him to mosey on. And I'm excited about going hunting tomorrow night and just seeing who I can pick up.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to do that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I've got a full roster right now, but I expect I'll annoy somebody and they'll want to leave at some point.
Yep. And it's funny because he's, I talk to him every day, but he just decided I need to leave. And I said, spread those alligator wings and fly, my pretty.
Nice. So, yeah, otherwise, I think you deleted it, so I'm not sure if it was just wrong or not. We don't have an event coming up this weekend?
Isn't the bug off this weekend?
It is.
Okay.
I actually had that in the show notes.
Oh, I didn't think I deleted anything.
Okay, yeah, we have a bug off this weekend. And it's obviously the last bug off of August. And yeah, I still kind of like the bug off because it is a little bit more of an even playing field. While you can't.
This will be my first bug off. I'm going to do this one. You'll see. I'm going to make an effort to actually get in there and catch them bugs.
Do you have any rotten turnips?
No, I gave mine away to a mayonnaise company so they could. No, I don't. I work on Sundays, so I can't really buy turnips anymore.
Right. And how many bells do you have in the bank anyway?
A little bit over 2 mil.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying anything, so.
Yeah, neither am I. I've got like 6 mil, 6.5 mil, something like that. So like I bought that rocket to send you, but that's like pennies really comparatively.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing much of anything. I have a feeling that I may end up spending a little bit more money towards the fall events when they come in.
Oh, agreed. Oh.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, other than that, it's been pretty quiet on my island.
Now let me ask you before we go into news.
Yeah.
Have you really messed around with the dream addresses at all?
No.
Yeah.
And only because, look, I love this game, but I don't see the point.
It's true. Well,
of that. That I mean,
you weren't on this episode.
One exception.
Okay.
And that is like if people are doing like awesome island designs and they go, "Hey, look, I want you to see my island, but I don't want you coming onto my island," and they just throw the dream address out there because you can't really do any harm.
No, of course.
Cool, and you don't have to open your gates, and it's just there. Cool.
The episode that you missed, we talked about this in the community spotlight. Was somebody turned their island into a maze, like a full-blown hedge maze.
Yep, that's cool.
And so cool that I didn't check it out yet. So, but we were gonna as a community run through that and see who can get the best time, but kind of fell to the wayside.
I think that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
And actually, yeah, if you've got something that you can do on the island and you want to publish that, I've got no problem with that. It's just, it really is. I mean, the maze is an example, is an extreme example, but it really is just like, it's a show off place and that's cool. It's kind of like a museum for islands, but I just don't see the point.
No, I get that.
Yeah. Because you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
So.
Well, once again, we are recording Nook's Tavern under maintenance. So we're going to try to make this episode kind of quicker than normal, since we do only have 39 minutes to get done. So let's hop right into the news.
Nice. So this first story is really, it's a quick story. Right now, at the time of this recording, there is a sale on Switch games at Walmart.
Okay,
including Animal Crossing, which is a little crazy given how popular it is.
Yep.
But it's sitting at $49.99.
Well, this is a little misleading.
Is it?
Yeah, because they normally start their games $10 under everywhere else. And when a game comes out new, it's always $10 cheaper there than it is anywhere else.
Yeah. I wonder then why they're making a big deal out of it.
Especially this late in the game.
Yeah, that's a little strange because this is, I just had to double check. This is a current story.
Yeah, I just checked. It came out today on the 20th.
Yeah.
Well, no matter. Let's talk about that. Hey, if you guys are still buying physical games, you gotta go and just pick them up at Walmart. They always start $10 cheaper. The consoles are always the same as everyone else, but like when I bought Ring Fit Adventure, it was $10 cheaper than everywhere else. You know, and I wasn't really gonna pick it up, and then I was like, well, $10 less is $10. Guess I'll buy it. But
and you've gotten your $10 out of it. Sure.
I actually have. I've put time in there. Not enough, since COVID's kind of turned me into more round. But, you know, even when Origami King, or the Origami, yeah, that's what it's called, right? The Paper Mario game, that came out day one. It was $49. So
yeah, interesting. Yeah, so maybe it's just a marketing article.
Yeah, possibly.
You know?
But I mean, like I said before, this game of Animal Crossing is the first time that I've ever bought a first-party digital game, because it's so much easier to just pop in, pop out whenever you want, and you don't have to change the carts. Yeah,
I actually thought I was going to buy a lot more physical games, but I'm finding because of the ease of getting in and out, I'm leaning towards the digital. Yeah. And I don't buy a lot of games for the Switch anyway. I think the last physical game I bought was probably Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
but
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 physical games, and then probably about the same on digital. I mean, Nintendo has programmed me to only buy physical games because I hate going back out and looking for carts and then paying, $90 for them.
Well, think about what the secondary market's going to look like this year for the Switch. It's going to get really expensive.
It is, especially because you have companies like Limited Run Games that are only doing small pressings of some of these bigger indie titles.
Right.
So.
Yep. So, all right. So let's jump to this next one, which I included because I just find it endearing. This is a story about an 89-year-old grandmother who plays Animal Crossing. And you might say, well, everybody's playing New Horizons. It's no big deal. Except she started playing on New Leaf,
Yep.
and she has 3,500 hours on New Leaf.
Yeah. It's insane.
And so this video that's in this article is kind of a walkthrough of her island. Her island is nothing special. It really is just like the default layout, but she clearly loves the game.
Yeah, I remember when her story first came out, and like her DS either got something happened, like it broke, and they had to send it away, and they weren't sure if the files were going to be there, but Nintendo took special care of her. I think they even they honored her somehow with it was either an item or an NPC in the game that's named after her.
Her character in game is Audrey. They've honored her in the game as a villager.
Got it. That's what it was. They made her into
Yeah.
a villager. Yeah.
Yeah, which is also awesome.
It's so wonderful.
It's so cool. And so yeah, this video is her grandson kind of talking to her about New Horizons because he had just gotten her a Switch. She's had it for about 3 months or so. She plays 3 hours a day.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, her grandson surprised her with a Switch and with Animal Crossing because, she was still playing on New Leaf.
Yep, and she still plays New Leaf.
I know, it's so incredible.
And so yeah, they asked her, which one do you like better? And she goes, about the same. I like them about the same. Because grandma's not going to be too picky.
No.
Yeah,
Graphics are better. She doesn't care.
She
just
care.
wants to play.
She just wants to figure out how to make those black roses.
That's right. It's awesome. I'm going to have to watch that video when we're done.
Yep. Before we get to the next story, I actually had a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you end up going to the Hellman's Island?
No, did you?
No, but I did get word that Bagman's going to do it. So we'll see.
Is it still open?
I think it opened. I think it actually opened like 3 days ago.
Okay. I know it was a short window.
Yeah, I think he's going to be able to go, but I'll let you know what, and if I can get some screenshots, I'll do that.
Yeah, send him a fax and see what's going on.
Right.
I'm sure that's what he does, right? He does faxes.
Faxes, yes, of course he does. Except for they can trace you through the faxes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So this next story is yet another marketing ploy, sort of. It is Gillette is teaming up with. I want to make sure I get this right. Is teaming Venus is a line from Gillette.
Correct.
And they've gone through a branding transformation called My Skin My Way, and they're basically just trying to show that there are very different types of skin, and everybody should be included and whatnot. So they've been coming out with these custom patterns.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, for skin.
Oh, that's awesome.
That includes freckles, acne, cellulite, scars, stretch marks, and body hair.
Oh, it's so cool.
Which is, which on the surface, just saying it like that, you may go, yeah, nobody wants that. But I tell you what, the more that Animal Crossing and the more that people can make their avatars in Animal Crossing look more like them and be closer to them, I think the happier they are, and the more diverse the game will get.
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody wants representation of themselves when they're playing a game.
Right. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'd love to see just not villagers, but just players if we're traveling and looking at other islands, just see if people are taking advantage of this and doing these kinds of things.
Yeah. Same.
So yeah, it's just one of those interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize this. They actually talked about they're creating 19 skin types across the game's 8 skin tones. In addition to common skin conditions, they can choose vitiligo, tattoos, psoriasis, and differently abled bodies. I don't know how you do that, except maybe show braces or something like that.
Well, I'm looking at the picture on the top, right? And they're using the clothing that has different shapes.
True.
And doing prints on top of them.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah.
See, Hellmans, this is how you incorporate stuff into the game.
Well, in order to get the skin type you want, you have to drop off sea bass, I think is what they said.
Oh, those are rare. Like, come on.
So yeah, I thought that was a cool little
I give that article a
C+. C+.
All right. If you are here in chat, stick around. We'll do a short break. Everyone on the podcast, enjoy the minute ad, and we'll see you back for the community spotlight.
See ya.
Where is she? Mel, I need you to send me a one of them friend requests, please, so I can shoot over a green rocket towards you when you get a second.
Nice.
You like my outfit tonight?
I do.
I'm a princess.
Yeah.
Ping! It's my Jasmine dress in loafers.
The loafers make it, really.
Well, yeah, I mean, most certainly. Look, we have an empty studio tonight, everyone. No one here to cause chaos. Oh, the fan looks nice.
Feeling a little warm.
Yeah, well, these studio lights, man. Tell me about it.
Whew. We ought to do the Halloween episode in the dark.
Oh,
the spotlight. And dress like the I Like Turtles kid.
You keep pitching that every week.
I know.
This is a new shirt I got today, a little star shirt.
Ooh. Where'd you get that?
I think one of my villagers sent it to me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can I access my... Yeah, I can. Do I have more boopers, or do I accidentally sell them all?
This is my new... No, never mind.
Those loafers are going to look dope. I don't want to know. Check these out. Bam! Matching. Nailed it.
Nice.
I got a pair of loafers to match everything.
Where's your audience, Gotham?
You thought Nook was your ally.
Right.
My friend code is in the Discord under friend codes, and I think it's like the first or second one.
Nice.
Let me get this camera a little bit set. All right, we got no time.
All right.
No time like the present. All right, let me switch over the news to the community spotlight and lead us back in.
And welcome back to the second half of Nook's Tavern. Thank you for sticking around through the break, and thank you for listening to that ad if you're listening to the audio-only version. Next up is Community Spotlight. Phil, what is this Instagram thing that you brought?
Well, I always like some art, but I also like when it's made by people in our community. So, Mel, our own resident friend here in the Animal Crossings, has been doing villager portraits. So, she's done 3 of them so far, and I love them so much.
These are incredible.
They are absolutely incredible.
I hadn't seen these before right now, and
No.
I love these. So
there's just something about the joy that she brings off the page for each one of these villagers that she's done so far. So I love them so much, and they not accidentally, but I was just thumbing through Instagram and it popped up, and I was like, oh, that's incredible! I love that. Mel. Oh, and I hit her up right away, and I was like, oh, these are so dope. It would be great if you did a Beardo.
I was thinking, can you make Coco endearing?
I bet she could. So she did a quick sketch up of Beardo for me, and
oh jeez,
and asked what I thought of it, and it's wonderful, and I can't wait to actually get it from her. But you know.
very cool.
Anybody want to follow her over at Instagram at Melrose85? And you can check out the art and any new art that she might be producing in the near future. So well done, Mel, and keep up the good work.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah, I was happy.
Okay, so as always, I try to bring some YouTube videos to this. This first one is somebody has recreated the Powerpuff Girls.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good. And actually, it should be in terms of like the outfits and everything aren't difficult. It really has to do everything with the staging.
Oh, completely.
And just and it's so good. Just all of this recreation stuff. If I can't have my Flintstones intro, I've decided that I'll take the Gilligan's Island intro.
Right? Well, I you know what I'm gonna love is when somebody finally does the Flintstones and they have nothing to do with our show, and
Right.
we blindly send them a gift card.
Right. So so that's very, very cool. And the YouTube user who did that, just want to make sure we give them good credit, is J Plays. J isn't just the letter J, Plays. Dudette has 39 subscribers and 63 views on this. Please give it a look. It is awesome.
I just subscribed now.
Very cool.
Not only that, but at the end of the video, they put in the dress designs for all three Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's awesome.
So
That's so cool.
yeah.
All right, so this next one is actually another cover, and there's a group that, and I'm pulling up the actual name of the group right now. Double Experience, thank you. And they do a cover of KK Rock and incorporate game video as well as just rocking out on the song, and it's great. It's really, really good. They add lyrics to KK Rock.
Every KK song has lyrics.
No, but I think these guys made up their own.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. These guys have a few more subscribers. They're at 1,500 and have 161 views on this. But it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. And comments are saying things like, I want a full KK Slider Double Experience cover album.
I like that they put in the musical notes.
Yes.
The Animal Crossing musical notes. I think that's wonderful.
Well, and they flip between live action and their avatars.
Yeah, from the in-game.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Good find.
Yep. So let's see. This next one. Do you want to cover this one? Or do you want me to just keep going?
Keep going. You got it.
All right.
You got it.
All right, cool. Next one is fireworks. As you guys know, I've been trying to find cool fireworks designs. Somebody did a full set of Sonic the Hedgehog fireworks. And they are very cool. And these are ones where they have the transparency in the background. Oh, and they also include just what they look like. And I'm trying to see if they actually included the codes to these as well. But because they're all on white backgrounds, it looks transparent.
Yeah.
So when they explode, they actually look pretty good. And they have Tails and Sonic and Mr. Robotnik or Dr. Robotnik. Or he might have been before he got his doctorate.
That's
I don't know.
true. Knuckles.
Knuckles and I don't remember the other dude.
Squirrely.
Yeah, that dude.
Yep.
So but the video is very, very cool. And the effect is great.
Yeah, that Robotnik one is really good.
Yeah.
They all come out really well, but there's something about that Robotnik one that just it hits.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying about the transparency, right?
Oh yeah, completely.
It makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
So if you want to create your own fireworks, make sure you keep transparency in the background rather than fill it full of colors and whatnot, and your designs will come out a lot better.
Yeah, these look really good.
Yeah, they really do. So, I'm gonna hunt those down and put them into my game. Let's see. We have an island tour. And it's the Desert Island Dream Tour, which I think it's just the Desert Island Tour, and somebody just uploaded theirs as a Dream Island, like we were talking about before. And what's funny to me is they give you like an overview of the island. You take a look at the island map, and it looks empty. Like it just looks empty. Um,
Somehow it's a 5-star island. What am I doing wrong?
well, but if you scrub to the actual walkthrough, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Tonally, it's just all the sandy colors and just all the beiges work together. And then in the marketplace, they pop in color and make it look like this desert oasis kind of a village, and it's pretty awesome.
The thing that I'm seeing here that they use really well is the elevation of the terraforming.
Yes,
Right?
yeah,
And just putting the shops, the marketplace is double layered, so it just, or triple layered, really. No, doubled. So it looks really, really authentic and beautiful.
right. And it helps that they have like Anka on the island,
Sure.
and
And the mummy.
yeah. So it's very, very cool. And I actually thought it was going to be a joke island. You know, one of those, oh, look at my desert island, and it'd just be all flat and a desert.
That's what I was
And
hoping.
yeah, no, it was actually way better than that. But yeah, I like that quite a bit. So this next one is yours.
Sure. We've been covering Guitar Night 14 since he kind of hit the scene a couple weeks
Oh,
back.
I was thinking the picture.
Nope, I got it. I'm
Okay.
on it.
Yep. All right.
So everyone's favorite song is "You'll Be Back" by King George,
Yep.
and it finally has hit the YouTubes. So
And-
it looks great.
Yeah, they managed to get the Jonathan Groff spit during him singing, and it is awesome. They've got great, like, King George in the video. He does a zoom in on Crazy Eyes and just makes King George look insane in a couple of places, which is awesome.
I just this guy.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good. If we ever get to the point of doing interviews on the show, he might not be a bad interview.
Yeah, you're completely right.
Yep.
I remember when you had 100 subscribers, son.
Right. And now he's got 100 patrons.
Yeah, right.
And then this last one, because we always try to find real life recreations of things in Animal Crossing. You know, like we've talked about some of the crocheted characters and the plushies that people made and whatnot.
Of course.
And this one I had to include because it's my favorite villager, for lack of a better term, even though he's not really a villager.
He's not a villager.
Right.
He's a
But
performer.
he's a performer. KK Slider, a plush KK Slider with at a DJ booth, basically. With
DJ Dog.
DJ Dog, DJ KK Slider. And what's remarkable to me is it's cheap.
Yeah, right. I was expecting it to be at least $40, but to have it be $13
Yeah.
was kind of amazing. Even that, and that's the sale price. Like even when it's not on sale, it's $18.90. So
Right. And it's not tiny. It's 8 inches tall.
it's tiny for some.
So it's but the only thing that might make it better is if you pressed on his head and he played bubblegum.
Oh yeah, or like a trap version of bubblegum, or a dubstep version of bubblegum.
Right. I did actually look further on down the page. They have another KK Slider 8-inch plush for $11.83, and it's him sitting down with his guitar.
Oh, with the knee up and everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it looks awesome. I'm gonna have to buy some stuff. All right. So and that I think takes care of community spotlights.
I got one thing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I brought this from Reddit. It's really just a picture, but it's a Sailor Moon Tom Nook mashup. And I love it. I love it so much. It's so terrifying. But
he's everywhere.
I love it. I don't know why. It's silly looking. It's so colorful. He's somehow adorable. But I wanted to sneak it in right here at the end for the community spotlight.
Oh, that's both hilarious and terrifying.
Oh yeah, you'll never get that out of your brain.
Okay. So, yeah. So that's cool. That nice way to wrap up community spotlight.
Yeah, with a joke.
Yeah.
Well, go get your boy.
Let's see if he's here.
We got time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone join me as we do Behind the Bells, the Nook Syndicate story.
Hi, Phil.
Hey, Bagman, what's going on?
Look, I got the T-shirt.
Oh, good. Somebody finally sent that to you.
Yeah.
Is it weird to wear your own face on your shirt?
No, because if I wear it like this, then there's a bunch of people that go around wearing things like this. So they'd really have to pay attention to my shoes. Oh, no.
Hey, those are nice. They would go with my outfit.
They do happen to match. I knew I was coming, so
Oh, okay, good. Yeah,
I didn't have time to bake a cake. So
what's going on, man?
So this week I'd like to, unfortunately, talk about a villager that's near and dear to your heart, and
okay.
that's Pietro.
Don't.
I know.
Don't do it.
Well, so look, nobody is free from investigation.
Okay.
So here's what we got to do. We got to just talk about Pietro, talk about his background and all that. Did you know he had two younger siblings?
I did know this.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay, good. And do you know he's got the goal of being an artist, and he loves to make crafts.
Yep, he's a balloonologist.
Right, he loves his balloon furniture. Right,
yeah, he loves it.
So that's cool. He's considered to be smug. One of the things that I didn't realize is that he's a sheep. Didn't actually realize that because he's so colorfully adorned.
You couldn't see the wool that was covering every inch of his body?
Well, I don't really. It doesn't bother me what people wear. It's just the colors kind of overtook whatever that is.
Okay.
So he made his first appearance in New Leaf, and everything's fine, right? It's all normal. He's great. And then it gets weird.
What are you building towards?
His house is decorated like an amusement park.
Okay.
Now look, the balloons by themselves, fine. But the house is kind of goes overboard a little bit, and the balloon furniture just okay. That's also a little strange. I guess it'd be more strange if he actually put the plastic granny wrap over the balloon couch.
Maybe he likes that sound and the feel of the balloons.
Right. And I guess having
Is that a laugh?
having balloons everywhere, I suppose it makes it easy to hang stuff on the walls. You just rub it on your head and put it up there.
Yeah, I mean, it's economical. He's very focused on what's good financially. You all right, bud? You seem a little twitchy.
Well, I'm always waiting for the balloon to drop. So that now here's where it gets even weirder. Do you know what his greatest fear is?
No.
He's afraid of werewolves.
I mean, aren't you?
They're not real.
Hold on. There's a lot of crazy things that you believe, Bagman. You're telling me that werewolves are not one of them? Skinwalkers?
Come on, Phil, don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
I mean, come on. Overarching corruption is one thing, but werewolves, come on. I think you're being a little silly now.
Okay.
So his catchphrase is honk honk. Now, what? Honk honk.
Do you think that he's just two geese in a sheep costume?
I don't know. It's just I think we're dealing with some unfortunate mental instability. So, I mean, and then the pièce de résistance is his favorite KK song is KK Parade.
Yeah, it's a great jam. It's a solid jam.
No, that's nobody's favorite song.
Uh,
Yeah, no. Now this, all of this, it boils down to what I believe is an example of Tom Nook at his most evil.
Why?
He has clearly made this sheep crazy, and we are all going to have to pay for it when he finally snaps. I think Pietro is one popped balloon away from taking us all out.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
Okay.
Get out of my studio.
But
No.
Phil, but all right. So hey, what? Well, one more thing. Next week, Ribot.
I don't like these segments.
Hey man, what'd you do to him?
Oh, I kicked him out. I threw his bag into the recycling and told him to get out of here. We don't want you here anymore.
Why?
He went a little hard on Pietro.
Well, I mean, look.
Don't you start.
No, Pietro's weird, but he's lovable.
Dude, listen to this, right? Real quick story about Pietro. I gave him a red balloon, like one of my balloons that I got from the drawing, and he was
so you
like,
could have 99.
And he was like, a red balloon? Thanks. I guess I could find something to do with it. And I was like, what? That's your whole stick? God.
See, okay, yeah.
But nobody talks.
I would have expected. I would have expected him to love that balloon.
Me too. It kind of broke my heart
like
when
a
he
pet.
didn't. I know it hurt me for him to be like, "Thanks, jerk."
Did you say to him, "Well, you can get rid of it if you just run around"?
I'm sorry, Bagman really. He twisted my balloons in the wrong way.
Oh boy. Well, not everybody can make a giraffe.
I just make snakes. Anything else before we end this show?
I don't think so.
We laughed at the same time. All right, let's do the outro and get out of here before maintenance hits.
Okie dokie.
All right, I gotta pull up my show notes. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Nook's Tavern. This episode of Nook's Tavern was brought to you by our executive producers, B-Mel. If you want to support the show, head on over to patreon.com/Nook's Tavern and support there. If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art and the wonderful weekly art she produces every week for this show. Support her over at patreon.com/a swan named Emily. You have a story from your island? Email it to us. We'd love to read it on the show. A lot of you guys have been doing that. You can email the show over at nookstavern@gmail.com. Join the wonderful community over at our Discord on tiny.cc/Nook's Tavern. Kurt, where can people find you?
I can be found all over the place, but I'm on Twitter at VO by Kurt. I'm on Twitch at Kurtstable. And I host a podcast called Storytime with Kurt, where we read through public domain books, but right now we're going through Great Expectations. And on Thursday nights, I also record a podcast with Charles McFall called FTH Beyond.
Wonderful. And you can find me on the Imaginary Nomad on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram with a 1. Dragon Con's coming around the corner, so me and Kurt will be doing some stuff over on the DC Digital Media track on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/DC Digital Media. Check us out there over Labor Day weekend. Botch Podcast is still a thing. Check that out when you can. Just a bunch of silly guys doing silly things in space. Anything else, Kurt?
Nope. I would just say grab them fleas.
And bend the knee. We'll see you next week, nerds.
See ya.
Don't talk crap about my boy Pietro. Fight you.
Are you finished?
I'm so grumpy. You made me so grumpy.
Did you stop recording?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my Audacity.
All right. Let's see if I can get this mailed over to...
Suggested title Kurt's Boopers.
Where's your boopers, Kurt?
Where's your bloopers?
Don't forget to wear your boopers. I liked when you said honk honk. Emily Swan showed up in chat.
That's awesome. I'm gonna put this fan back on though.
Oh yeah, fans. Well, everybody gets to see.
Honk honk.
I really thought you were gonna roll into like Untitled Goose Game joke there.
Oh yeah, no, didn't even occur to me.
Yeah. You hear
And
the honk?
HeWhoIsSteve is correct. Werewolves not being real only makes them scarier.
Werewolves are real. I'm so glad I got to work a skinwalker joke into the show tonight.
Mommy, what's a skinwalker?
So these are the rockets everybody's been giving me. They look so good.
Oh, I'm still just clapping at the desk.
Oh, I gotta...
So are they in the front?
They're by my dock all the way to the left.
Okay.
I'm gonna help this pelican get his bits. The only thing we really need is an episode title.
Okay, so Kurt's Boopers, isn't it?
I mean, I would like to have more suggestions before we land on Kurt's boopers. Where's your boopers, Kurt?
Where's your boopers?
Everybody's got boopers.
What about something related to the grandma?
Oh, what was her name again? I have it. I'm just gonna pull it up. Audrey? Audie?
Audie.
What can we think about with Audie? Audie, we like to potty. Got you. You're mine.
Audie.
Nobody puts Pietro in the corner.
That's pretty
Kinda
strong.
love it. Kinda love it.
That really is pretty strong. I kind of like that a lot.
No one puts Pietro in the corner. Patro! You know what? I'm gonna go to his house to see if he put that balloon up. I wish there was a way to ask for your gift back.
Yeah, those rockets look awesome.
Yeah, I was really, really pleased that he got that back, or sent that over to me. Oh, well, he's crafting.
Oh, is he?
What you making? Oh, he's making machetes.
Sweet. Where's his house?
I mean, you got a map.
Oh, man.
It's the second house from mine, top row. A rose bed.
Oh, I don't know if I have that.
Honk honk.
Honk honk. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Oh, apparently I already have it.
All I have to do is run really fast through these.
DC Digital Media, thanks for the follow. We also plugged you, but we plugged your wrong account. So that's it. It's DC Digital Media on Twitch. The Funny Bro 2020, thanks for the follow as well. That happened during show.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Oh, his house is terrifying. All right.
Now I got to get back to a better show, Pokemon Go podcast. Yeah, if you guys haven't followed my friend's Pokemon show, you should. It's Ask a Pokedexpert, where they do satirical breakdowns of Pokemon every week. It's quite funny, and it's only 30 minutes. Have you listened to that show yet?
No.
I think you'd love it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's Anthony and Mike from Adventure Incorporated.
Oh, right. Yeah. I knew they were doing that.
And
but I thought you had to be funny to do that stuff.
well, that's the thing. It's complete improv where two trains are driving at each other as fast as they can.
And their response is always no but.
And they try to have the other fall into a trap. It's really funny.
All right.
Yeah, they just try to mess with each other, and it's
cool.
funny as heck. I've enjoyed every moment that I've listened to, and 30-minute episodes, you can bang a couple of those out at 2x, no problem.
Right.
All right, he who is Steve. No one puts Pietro in a corner is the winner of the show title tonight.
Yeah, I like that quite a bit.
Buddy, if you're all right, I'm gonna link your YouTube to the show notes. If you want your Twitter, just let me know. But I think I'll go YouTube on that.
It also occurred to me that did we actually mention system maintenance in the show?
Yes, multiple times.
I just couldn't remember. Oh, there's a scorpion on my island. 2 scorpions on my island.
You better get them before the...
They're in my plaza.
You better get them before that maintenance comes in.
2. That could be rough.
Well, if you set the trap right,
Right. And
the classic 7 trap. Don't start your maintenance. I gotta send this gift.
Oh no! Get my net out.
Retro. Totally retro show. Come on. Retro rocket. Retro fan.
Oh, they're gone.
What the heck are these rockets called?
Thought they were retro rockets.
I thought they were retro rockets. I'm gonna have to pick one up. What is it? It's a throwback rocket. Come on!
Oh, right.
Nope. Wrong thing. You keep picking wrong. Alright, come on, baby. I got you, Mal.
Yeah, really awesome artwork.
Oh, my gate's open! I can't do it! Oh yeah, man! You get those headbands from the fireworks nights every Sunday. And it's good to see you, Shanda.
Yeah.
You should at least do the update and get your dream code out there so people can visit your island when you're not sunned on.
Absolutely.
Close my gate. Do you really want to stop? Yes, I do. Just close it.
Okay, I just saved completed, just to be on the safe side.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Mel. I'm trying.
All right, I'm going to try to edit this audio.
All right, man. I'll see you on the other side. Have a good FTH. Let me know how that goes, since you can't.
Yeah, well, that's the reason I want to get this done, so I just, in case.
Yep, I hear you.
So, all right, cool.
All
Have
right,
a good
buddy.
one.
Yep,
See ya.
Now it's just you and me. Send us gift. Oh, you have to come onto my island first, right? Oh, yeah, I can't send you anything because you haven't visited my island. Oh my God! Everything's a struggle. We'll work it out, Mel. I'll get this sent over to you. It's kind of how things are going. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. People in chat, another viewers, one named Emily, A10 Captain, Commander Root, F Sang, He Who Is Steve, Kurtstable, Lurks, Shanda Panda, and Skippy. I appreciate all of you for coming out, and yeah, we'll check you out next week.